What's up, everybody? This is Mouthful Pizza Boy, and welcome back to my franchise series. This is Road to Super Bowl 54. This week, we're at US Bank Stadium against the Dallas Cowboys. This is going to be the NFC Championship game. Let's get straight into it.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Okay, we need to get this W in this game. No mistakes. None. Zip. Nada. This is a do-or-die game. Something that we need to win.
In the 2020 NFC Championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Prescott,
so here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
Can't do anything with them.
It's the
they
Mississippi
need to be
State
shut
product
down.
Quarterback calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
Alright. I feel like they're going to try to give it to Elliott as much as possible.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
There you go. The Neil
Bad
Hunter.
start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And now I think they're going to get to
some of
Elliott.
this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that would have been nice if that was picked.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go, Diggs. He got us
nifty
to
return of
excellent field
29
position.
yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take
29
over
yards.
a great field
That is
position.
nice.
1st and 10.
I love his X Factor. All them jukes. He can juke for days. Alright. We need to get this game going. Get this game rolling. Get first downs. Get touchdowns.
Now Stick. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. Abdullah. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Well, let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
My offense
so many weapons on this offense, and we've seen them all season long score from any point on the field. But we all know playoff football comes down to playing smart. The game slows down, and it's harder to move it. So you've got to avoid penalties, avoid turnovers, and not let your emotions get...
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Not let that happen.
Jalen Smith leading
Right,
the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
So we can actually try for a field goal.
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And it's a fumble. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
On plays like this, where the
Still
ball comes free,
55
it's
yards.
often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Every point
Prescott
is.
to the Cowboys now with
all
a
the
first and
points
10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Elliott. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Can't let him go
Still
anymore.
able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop
Elliott
him
did not
behind the
get
line.
anywhere. We can't
Like we
let
just
Elliott
saw
do
there,
anything.
that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of
Let's get
scrimmage.
them cover man. We need to let our team do good in the backfield. Also do
First
good.
down, Prescott. Going for the deep ball. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. We can't do that. That's a long
We need this first down. We need these points.
And they better make sure they love him up, because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
No. Let's go this way.
They'll run here. Abdullah. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
You know what? It's gonna be nice. We need to do a hurry-up offense.
Stick looking to throw on first and 10. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
It is nice to be 3-0, but it'll be nicer to be 10-0.
Throwing again on second down. Stick. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Madison, that would have been
coverage there too
nice.
strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They tried to
It
throw
would have been
on
nice if
second
Madison
down,
caught that.
unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The running game is going
Quite
good.
a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go
We
with
always
the
gotta
fresh
have
legs?
faith in the
Able to push
receivers.
forward, pick
I mean,
up that
if you're
first.
running back.
1st and 10, Stick. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
Everything.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I missed that big
And they'll
time. My
hustle up to
users
stop
aren't
him
so
well
good.
shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick by Marr is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere.
We need
Gotta be able to
something
finish
good. We
drives,
need a
put
good
points on the
drive.
board.
He can't be held up 30 yards, oh God.
They start the drive with Abdullah. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A 2nd down run for Abdullah. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your
I
linebackers
say
set
keep
the
away
edge.
from my...
On 3rd down, it's Stick. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
We can try. We can still get this
the
down.
offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Nope.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Second quarter action,
1:56 remaining. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Now, this one complete downfield on the left side. Now, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move,
getting this good.
able to
We're
catch
getting
it and try to get
the ball.
upfield and gain additional yardage.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
I would love to get a touchdown on this
the
play.
most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collective.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Stick looking to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
We could get up near into the end zone.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And he is there. That's what we wanted.
For a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
That is nice.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it in. They'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go.
The
We'll
rushing
see how they
attack
play
is
it here on
somewhat doing
1st
good,
and 10.
but the passing
quick
attack
throw
is
caught by
not doing
Cooper.
good.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Elliott.
So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go.
Close game. That's
As
all
we
I
send
gotta
you
say.
down to Orlando. Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
The yardage is not good,
as always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
It's going to be a good one.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown
Getting
game
the ball
here
back.
as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We need to quickly get to the ball. Quickly get our passing game going.
Offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Kind of not that deep,
but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Yeah, there we go. Even though I fumbled it, a lineman picked it up and ran it out.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I need to get my passing game going back
from the 36 on second and 10.
How they've been playing it. They've been doing good.
Second and 10, it's stick.
Not right there.
Complete. Smith has it. There he goes, left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Smith. He was
excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll get it.
Launch that.
Touchdown,
for the end zone.
Amir Abdullah, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some
we need to get the ball back.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
That
and try to get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, it's Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Stephen Weatherly. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go to Elliott again. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
All right,
amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers.
And he can't dance his way out of this one. Abdullah brought down for the safety. I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Well, the hole that I was trying to go through
About
so
set for this
quickly.
next drive by the
No, I
Cowboys
couldn't do
offense.
anything.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Erickson wanted that hit on
to
Elliott.
try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
All right, 3rd and 4. Could be going to Elliott, or could be going to the receivers. Who knows what Prescott is going to do?
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they've got it well across midfield down
That's
to the
a weird
40
last name,
before
though.
it's all
Gallup.
said and done.
I don't give.
That one
I
goes
don't
for
know.
24 yards.
There's a lot of weird last names out there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run with Elliott, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
A
The
field
last
goal
run
would be
good
nice.
for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Or just them punting the ball again.
Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. It's caught.
Oh.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the red zone now, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Oh, Elliott
into
just
the
shrugged
end
me
zone
off.
for a Cowboy touchdown. From
He just
17
shrugged me off. That's what
yards
he did.
out,
He's like,
as
get
these
off me.
guys are back within a single score.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction.
Right.
And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they
We need
sit
to
down
score.
on the sideline, you've got a
You
problem
can't
on your
do
hands.
it.
Well, the defenders
gotta
hate it
score.
there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way
The
up
touchdown
to
would be
about the
nice.
35-yard
Because then
line.
it will be a 2-score game.
Now this offensive unit ready to see
That-
what they can do
just-
here. And
that-
right now they're just looking for a little
that
more
safety.
cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode,
time is still
but
going
you have to
down.
do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this
Oh,
game.
But
Amir.
this time of the year,
He's
playoffs,
grabbing
game of
his
this
ass.
magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for.
He
You
is
want to run
grabbing
your
his ass.
offense
It's like,
cautiously,
ow, my
and not so cautiously that you
All
just
right.
give it up.
On 2nd and 12, Stick. He's got Smith here. And this is good for a first down.
It
His
is good.
second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to
Catches are
yourself,
good.
he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Oh, dislocated.
20
Yes, that
yards
does
on
not
both of
look
those
sound
plays
good
back to
at
back
all.
there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
Irv Smith,
This
touchdown.
quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10, flushed out right. And he just throws this one
Wait a
away.
minute.
Smart
That
decision
should be a
here. This goes
flag.
to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That's a man
After the
flag. He
incomplete
pushed the
pass here
quarterback.
now
He
is
pushed Stick
2nd
over.
and 10. Stick to throw once more. It's caught in the end
There
zone.
we go.
Touchdown,
That's what we needed.
Minnesota. Herb Smith Jr. there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle,
Let
did he?
Madison
And you know
get
what I
the
mean
2
by
point.
that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and
There you
ride
go.
it out.
Madison is
Go
in
out
for the
and
2
play.
point.
and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of set you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes,
this is now.
you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
But
so Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. And almost intercepted.
all I'm saying is,
it would have been his
for the
second
Super Bowl,
pick of the game. Instead,
if
it'll
I
be
manage to
second
win
down.
this, even though it's a 2-score game,
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I am going to be substituting Cousins out and giving the Super Bowl game
Call it a
to
1-yard
Easton
gain
Stick.
up to the 26.
Mostly because
Under
Easton
4 to play
Stick
now.
has got us
Clock
this
running,
far.
3rd down.
He should get the Super Bowl.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
Holding?
Holding offense.
Yeah. Move you guys back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the
It's
penalty.
mostly
It's
going to
too
be
bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good
they're
about it.
going
Only
for
people
it on
celebrating.
4th down.
The guys
It's
who
a
just gave
4
up
and out
that play.
drive.
Now Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard
Is it going to be 4
line.
and out?
It'll be a 3-yard gain. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
going
going to
to
be a
bring
4 and
up
out
the 4th
drive.
down.
They need
They're
their
going to
first
try
down.
and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Hey, Waynes, good
Was the
job.
target there. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And avoids the contact by sliding. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
All right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stick. And they're going to get him.
They're not
They bring him
protecting
down to the
Stick
sack
at
back at
all.
the 16-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings
just
in
10
possession of
yards.
the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and he will score.
There we go, getting a stick right.
Vikings.
Bullet passes. He needs this. He has been silent for a bit.
Field as they take it in for 6. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Stick back to pass.
There we go.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts?
Mostly
Passing
2-point tries,
versus
they're
running on
mostly
2-point
gotta
conversion.
be
Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as
Right
proficient.
now, the
So
Cowboys
know your
don't
team
have
and go to your
no
strength.
hope in winning the game. They got 2 timeouts. Wait a minute, I thought they had...
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
they had,
throw.
like, 1
And
timeout
from the
left.
25, they work this to the
Right,
29,
but
a
it's
gain of
mostly-
4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's going to be taken
Holding?
down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I'll accept it.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Right.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Under 2 minutes and there's an injury, they take one of your timeouts.
Looks to throw on first. He's got the connection to Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
30
7 yards
seconds.
to pick up on the pitch and catch. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Actually, no.
Prescott yet again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh, I'll just get this out, man. There we go.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
All right. 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be up against the Kansas City Chiefs. But that's going to be the next time. But for now, I'm going to leave this off here. And if you guys liked it, smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.